Yeah, and I don't know her name, but it was that on the strip at CVS right outside of the Venetian. So whoever that chick is, her out, wearing a mask, mask mafia.
That's funny shit.
God.
Great episode.
Yeah, we're cooking.
This is the best episode we had.
Oh yeah, because he ain't wearing that shirt.
What it do? Podcast people.
We're cooking. All right,
We
let's
cooking
cook.
with grease. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even say nothing. I didn't give no
It's
1, 2, 3.
great. I
nothing.
like it.
Hell yeah, welcome back to the TOTK podcast. We got great guests today. Che Durena and JJ Liberman. How y'all boys doing? What it do?
Yo,
We're doing it, man. We're doing it. It's fucking 10 a.m. We got a high brew coffee. We're getting in it, dude.
Hell yeah. No, that shit is straight black, right?
Oh, yeah. There ain't.
You like black coffee?
Oh, yeah. That's the only thing I fuck with.
For real?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't need the extra shit. Like, if I'm going to eat something that's like tasty and has like sugar and cream in it, I'll go find that.
Yeah.
This is just, I want to go faster. I'm just trying to go from 0 to 100 as quickly as possible.
Shit.
That's it.
I love
can't
the
do
extra
it.
shit.
I love the
cream.
extra
Liquor.
shit. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
can't.
like that shit.
This is hard to get down.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
No, I love the
It
extra
tastes
stuff.
pretty watery though too. So like
This?
yeah,
No, this is good.
it doesn't
This is
taste
good.
as rich as just regular black coffee.
This is it's never going to be as I don't know, maybe they put preservatives in it, but it's never going to be as fresh as the stuff that comes right out of the fucking beans and out of the maker.
Yeah.
I used to grind my beans every day. And then-
Really?
yeah, when I had money.
Did you have an espresso machine?
Fuck yeah, I did it. I did the machine. I did the beans first.
And then you pressed it.
Yeah, and then I did different kind of methods, and then I would put cream because I love the way when you put cream in coffee. This is real fucking interesting stuff. People are probably really into this episode already. They're like, yeah, tell us more. But I just love the way it looks, like it just looks so beautiful as the cream just spreads out.
See, this is where it gets too far for me. Like, I'm like, it's a drug. Give me my fucking drug. I'm trying to fucking go. So once people are like doing slow pour Turkish coffee with a cup and a sand and a fucking blah blah, and they're like, and then I'm like, first of all, I can't fucking taste it. I like, give me a 7-Eleven coffee. Give me a fucking coffee that came
It's
out
all
of
the
a,
same.
dude. I don't give a shit if it was like regurgitated out of a goat's belly and then it's like, oh, and then we put it through glass. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm trying to go fast.
Do people have a Turkish coffee maker in their house? People have
Fuck
the same.
yeah,
no
dude.
way.
What's
I
the
did a
Turkish
friend-
coffee maker? What
So
is it?
Turkish coffee is like they have like hot sand and then they have the coffee grounds and all the water in like a cup pot thing on a stick, and you put it in the hot sand and it like boils up, and then they take it out and they do that over and over and over again.
And then they don't let the Palestinians in.
important part of the
Can't forget that last step.
yeah.
You cannot forget that last step. Right? You do all that shit, and you do not let the Palestinians in at all.
It fucks up the coffee, man. You can taste it.
Been tasting it.
I don't even know if it's a bordering country.
I don't know.
It's not, but I'll tell you, they're not letting them in.
Man, all that shit going on, I have like no idea
What's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh no, same.
yeah. Bad news.
Dude, I didn't even realize what the attack actually was until like weeks later.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Hamas attacked, and I was like, oh, crazy. I didn't realize that they like parachuted in and like killed a bunch of people at like a festival.
Yeah.
Like, cause someone was like, yo, it was like Fortnite. And I was like, yo, like them dropping in from the battle bus. That's literally what it was. They came in like on parachutes and dropped down into a festival and like blasted.
So I keep hearing it, but nobody really explains it. They just say that part.
It was basically like the A-Team, but they're just like, they were showing clips of like parachutes on the water boats, and they're like,
Well, who goes to a music festival on the Gaza Strip? You know, like right at the border.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't even know where it is.
Yeah.
Still better than Fire Fest.
dumb liberals.
They just started mowing niggas down with like machine guns and shit.
Yeah, they were doing white people, not black people.
Oh, hey, man.
Well, I didn't know.
Niggas is a colloquial term for people.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, on my phone. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize what I said. That's funny as shit.
Oh, I realize it.
Black people weren't even there, bro. There wasn't no black people at that motherfucker.
I mean, some Israelis are basically black. If you look at some of their, if some I don't know the difference between the two. Like there's like two kinds of Jews, the Ashkenazi and the other ones.
Yeah.
And the ones who are like Middle Eastern ones are you would see them. You're like, oh, I think you're like Indian or
Same
something.
thing with like Dominican people.
Yeah.
We know black meat Dominican. That shit be the funniest shit to me.
Yeah, Dominicans that are black, they're like, I'm not black.
We know black.
It's
we know
like,
black meat
bro,
Dominican.
look in the mirror, dog.
Like, nigga, you share an island with Haiti. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
And not only that,
the
there's some Dominicans that are like white.
Real shit.
Really?
But also the ones that are white in New York drop the N-word a lot.
I mean, I could imagine.
A lot. Dude, there was a guy who, do you remember the fight at the club we were at?
No.
Yo, so one of the guys, Dominican, I think he's Dominican or Puerto Rican, but like a white guy. Not white guy, but not me white, not that white, but, you know, a little, what we would call like a tweener, an in-between. Yeah. Right? Like an in-between us. And he was saying in the security, and then a white dude said to him, he's like, some like real leftist dude, he's like, hey, I don't appreciate you saying that word. And the guy started getting his fright. And then the security guard was black, and they're asking him, they're like, yo, what do you think about it? And the black guy's like, yeah, it's not cool. And then they got into a fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The security guard
and the guy who was saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a whole to-do.
Holy shit. Where was this?
Well, I can't say the name.
No, not who. But which club? Where was this?
Home club, our home club.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
this was last year. It was a big thing. They almost got into like blows. And the black guys do like, yeah, it's not cool you dropped the N-word.
I mean, it depends for me.
But in New York, like I'm on the subway, dude, and you see, I hear a dude just screaming it in conversation. I look over, he looks white.
Yeah.
You ought to be like, and I'm like, I want to walk away from this because I'm like, what if someone hears it and then thinks it's me?
Yeah, no, you want to, you're like when the race war breaks out, like that fucking Montgomery boat fight.
That's
like
beautiful.
Dude,
Wait,
it was
what?
amazing.
You never saw that?
No.
The Montgomery boat
It was a bad
fight.
day for us. It was a
That
bad
was a beautiful day for everybody.
It's coming up right here, right now.
Okay.
Dude, the Montgomery boat fight is like race war at its finest,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Dude,
You never seen this?
TV?
Oh, never mind. I thought it was on.
This is the blacks versus the whites?
Bro, it was the best black versus the whites ever, bro.
It's like,
no, it
it's
wasn't
not
good.
good.
It wasn't good.
Just a backstory on how the whole fucking thing got started. There's a dude.
This year, too?
Oh, yeah, this happened like a few months ago.
It was like 3 months ago, 4 months ago.
I'll tell you how this podcast goes viral if we reenact it.
I think we got it.
Oh, we got it. We have it. Oh, look at that.
We shit y'all up, man.
Oh, yeah. We got a 3-on-2.
We fucking y'all up.
Fuck. Come on.
You want to see it?
Yeah, what happened? So what's
Bro,
the backstory?
there's so much going on.
So what happened is this dude with the hat, the black guy with the hat, he's driving a boat like a river boat, and these white guys are parking their boat where they shouldn't be parked, and he tells them over and over again that they need to move their boat. Eventually, he unties their boat and goes like, "Yo, you guys got to get it out of here," and then it starts escalating. It's literally almost done, and then we'll take it from here.
Bro, there's so many twists and turns to this shit.
Oh yeah,
the ankles are my favorite part.
Yeah, the ankles.
The ankles, like the
the
different
ankles.
angles.
There's a white guy in the beginning to apologize.
Oh, dude. The apologies that came out after,
Oh
it
my
was
God.
wild.
Who was
The
apologizing?
memes? Oh, the white people. Yeah.
The chair.
Oh, the chair,
Oh, my
bro.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Fucking
yeah, this is pretty good quality
What?
too.
Look at that fat pig running.
She's not even a part of the video.
Okay. So here you can see he's like untying their boat. He's like, we're done. Okay, this is it. Like, what, you guys need to move your goddamn boat. It's like I've told you over and over again. And then these guys are coming down like, these guys are coming across like, don't touch our boat, blah, blah, blah. It's
So
like,
he's security?
he's the captain of the other boat. He's like, I need to park here. Like, I have a riverboat that parks here. You guys cannot be parked here. Get your fucking boat out of here. We're done. And then these like sunburned white dudes are being like, we've been drinking on the river all day. Then another one runs over and they're like starting to get in this guy's face. And like, he's like, move the boat. And here's the thing. It's like, who knows what they're saying? but it's like it's kind of like heating up, and now it's like almost done. It's almost done. People are getting cooked. People are getting angry on the sidelines. Look at like everyone on the boat's watching. Everyone on the boat's like, yo, this is getting heated, because clearly this has been building up for a while of him telling them to move their boat. He's like, that fucking boat over there with all these people on it, they gotta come fucking over here, and you guys gotta move your shit. And then then
I like his life vest.
and they're like, it's like, okay, now it seems like they're like coming to a little bit of agreement here. Where he's like, okay, move the boat. We'll move our boat. We'll move our boat. This like dumb little kid with his life vest on.
I think the
only one wearing a life vest.
Yeah, it's a Down syndrome kid.
Oh, you think so? No.
Yeah, because they don't have abortions, the Christians.
Oh, that's true. And then, maybe he said something about his retarded kid, and then he's like, oh.
Don't say that. I'm retarded.
Did they actually throw down?
But no, look,
Oh, you
now
never seen
it's
this?
like, it looks like it's done.
Oh,
Okay.
it's gonna be beautiful.
It-
Well,
it's
this is
like,
best.
hey, we're done. Looks like they're gonna move the boat. It's de-escalated, and he's just like being like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you guys
And
gotta
he been
go.
standing on business for a minute now.
For a
He's standing
while.
on business.
I just learned what standing on business means.
Yeah, that's hard. You know, JJ, you know what standing on business mean? JJ, you know what standing on business mean? JJ's locked in.
Yeah, dude, he loves it.
Oh, I'm so interested.
I don't even know what stand on business means.
It just mean like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to fuck with me, I'm standing on business.
Oh, okay,
You know what
I'm not letting you fuck
I'm not gonna
up.
let you fuck with me. I'm standing on business.
I'm standing
Oh,
on
okay.
business.
Holding ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my
Okay.
girl, I'm gonna stand on business.
Yeah, dude.
But it seems like they're like saying, yeah.
Like, it's chilled off. Like, that's the thing. It's like, okay, we're done here. It's like, it's all done. They're gonna move the boat. It's like, let's fucking move on to the next thing. And like all these dudes, man, chunky boys, eh?
Yeah,
Like,
big dudes.
dude, this guy, like, his cholesterol's nuts. His blood pressure's nuts.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy about this guy? He's like a kind of a mediator. Dude in the pink shorts.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
watched this video many times. He's not really a bad guy.
You know, he's coming in just to be like, all right, you know, we got to do this. We'll move the boat. Like, I'm sorry that this happened.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my cousin Chad is a piece
This
of shit.
is
Yeah.
ex-
And then
Oh,
this
why?
guy just
The hand
jumps in.
The hat
And
goes up.
Boom,
Yeah,
the hat. Now it's go time.
Now it's time to go.
The hat was the symbol. It was like saying, like, hey, we've started the fight.
But no,
this guy,
we started the war. 'Cause
Yes.
they came, see nigga, now niggas is coming. Now they jumping the black man. Now
Oh,
it's
no.
over.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Black card.
the retarded kid got punched.
Whose side is he on? Wait a minute.
Well, his father realized he don't want to fucking his retarded kid no more. He's like,
Now it's getting serious.
Now it's getting serious.
Yeah, where it's like, yo, okay. Yeah, because it's like 6-on-1 on black dude, and now it's like, y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked
why did the
up.
guy jump him though?
It's like, yeah, I don't know, he's a drunk idiot, because now that guy jumped
the
in.
bitch.
Hey,
Hit the bitch.
Hey,
The bitch.
y'all see what they call that nigga the nigga that started swimming.
Oh,
That nigga swam to the fight.
yeah. They jumped off the
The
boat.
first black man ever to swim to a fight. There
And
you
to
go.
swim.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Now he ready to go to war. It's more. Wait, we
Oh,
gotta,
yeah.
That's
not the
so
full-
much more.
Yeah.
This is just very beginning.
That's just the intro. Yeah, no.
Jeez.
This is a 30-minute fight.
Oh, yeah.
30 minutes?
Nah, probably less than that.
Wow.
But it was. I mean, it's the best.
So what
fight
were
I've ever
the
seen in my life.
apologies?
Like, I would check, maybe YouTube is probably the best place to be. Like, if you go YouTube full Montgomery boat fight, you'll get the fucking
Bro.
So who was apologizing? The first guy who jumped him?
I think the first guy,
Yeah. And then later you'll see it's a black guy with a chair and he do some damage.
Oh, yeah,
no.
dude.
He do some.
I can't believe you haven't seen this.
Discussed as chaotic.
You never seen this neither, Justin?
No.
This is crazy.
This is insane.
You
Oh,
would
there
think
it
this
is.
shit got
Montgomery
everywhere.
Brawl.
Oh,
Witness
yeah. No,
details
this was
of-
big. This
This
was
is fucking
all over
huge.
my feed. This was all over.
This man is anything that happens on the internet, he
Yeah.
knows.
You know
Oh,
about
dude.
that one kid that got his security guard just punched that dude in the face?
Security guard punched him
It's
in
a
the
big ass
face.
black security guard. It was
Oh,
a white
yeah.
Jack Doherty or some shit.
Yeah.
Jack Doherty. Oh, yes. Yeah.
That was
Oh,
crazy,
yeah,
too.
yeah,
I
yeah.
told you.
I
That
did
was
nothing.
crazy, too.
Dude, I got a
Nothing.
whole breakdown on that video.
That was
Yeah.
wild.
Oh, yeah.
There's-
was
oh,
wild.
yeah. There's
That's
nothing.
the one. That's the one I showed you. It was literally. I was swiping on
Yeah.
Instagram. It popped up, and I was like, "Oh, I've already seen it." Swipe again.
Yeah.
Swiping again. It was everywhere.
Yo, I'm
Hey.
so happy we got these fucking coffees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
geared
different.
up right now.
That Jack Doherty when that was on you guys. yours. That was on you. We didn't do anything. We were.
I mean, the whole video, the dude's kind of being a dick.
No,
we
he
should have got
wasn't.
punched in the face.
He should not
No,
have
he
gotten
should
punched
not
in
Should
the
have got
face.
punched in the face.
Do you guys do race relation arguments all the time?
yeah.
He said that was on you
That
guys.
was on you
Yeah,
I
guys.
would never
No,
say
white
that.
Cam is a racist. No, white Cam is a
I
literally
might
racist.
say to my white friends, but not.
It's a guy that looks like fucking Lil Dicky, but skinnier.
And the guy who punches him, I showed you the video.
yeah, I couldn't
He's like
believe it.
6'9".
He's
Yeah.
a mountain.
He's like what 260 or something
Like
like
the
that.
punch was practiced.
Oh
Where
yeah,
the,
dude.
where the
Because
fuck's
you
the
see,
rest
he
of this video?
slaps his arm and then whang.
Yeah. He turned his hips, dude.
Can you
Fucking-
just put it in chair? I fuck all the other shit. If y'all could just see the nigga with the chair.
Yeah, because it's just. Oh wait, where it says shorts,
For
right
what-
there. That one you can already see the fight is cooking. If you right at the very
Oh,
top,
yeah. Top NBC News.
this one.
1.8 million views.
Here we go. Okay, this is the. This should be like okay, yeah. There we go. We're going right into the fight. It's gonna have the highlights.
That's what we need.
The hat.
The hat was so beautiful.
Yeah, because the hat was like the symbol. It
My
was
homeboy
like,
got a painting that in his house right now.
oh, dude,
Of him
yeah.
throwing the hat.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, dog.
And you see, okay, this is fucked. This is like
Yeah.
so many people on one dude, and now it's like,
Oh, the
all
ca-
right,
it's
we're
like the rest-
cooking,
Dog, so beautiful.
dude. And they're like, yo, what
Punch a nigga
you?
dead in the face. Here you go. Him.
Boom! What were you boys just doing on this boat, you guys? Dude.
That is just
I,
fucking
they're,
people up.
they're totally in the right,
Oh
though.
yeah, people are
Yeah.
getting fucking ball up. Chicks are getting punched by chicks now, and then these guys are just getting worked, man.
Oh,
Dude.
wow.
The
Yeah,
fuck-
look at these boys. Yeah. Beam. Yeah.
Boom, boom.
There's a fuck.
Oh, we gotta see the chair,
That's
dog.
the truth.
Dude, there's a part where a chick's like cornered and she jumps into the water.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
like, she's like, I'm fucking out of here.
All
But
the
there were,
angles in
even
this
cop-
fight.
there were even cops there.
Oh yeah, the cops came
here,
eventually.
it's the fourth one. Right here. There you go, right there. Yeah. Arrest warrants. All right, this is my favorite part. Okay, now pause it real quick. I gotta make sure. I know I've seen this shit a million times, but it's one lady. It's a lady that get hit with a chair. She's not doing shit. My favorite part of it, she's not doing a
crazy.
damn thing.
Oh yeah, look, this guy gets power bombed. Oh,
Hey, that was the mediator dude.
yeah,
He was trying to stop the beef.
yeah. He's like,
He
no,
didn't want no violence.
wrong place,
Fast
wrong
forward a little
time.
bit, fast
Yeah,
forward a
get
little bit.
past all this. We
Yeah.
get right into the juice.
Fast forward. Okay. Go, get right here and stop it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, now watch this lip. Nothing.
Oh,
She
dude.
did.
That was a fat pig.
That was a fat pig.
Yo, bitch.
Jesus.
No, but we gotta find the whole video, dude. We gotta find the whole video.
Oh my God.
Cause bro, you understand this shit.
That was a fucking Looney Tunes ass bob on the head. It looked like her neck was gonna be an accordion after. Like,
Wow.
You gotta get some shit though. He was smacking niggas before that.
yeah.
He was smacking niggas with that chair before he got to her.
That's
and he had nobody else to hit.
Crazy.
He ran out of enemies. And she was just down.
God damn. Yeah, that Montgomery boat fight is fucking unreal.
Oh my God,
dude.
bro. Yeah, that was oh my God, that's one of my favorite things in like human history, dog.
Oh yeah, it's
Wow.
great. It's incredible. It was my
It's so
sister. So all my siblings are half.
Yeah.
But like we don't consider it like that.
Yeah.
But so one of my sisters is full white,
Yeah.
and she was talking to me about it. She was like, that made me very afraid. And I was like, why? She's like, because if we're out or something and something like that happened, what do I do?
Yeah,
and I'm like,
leave.
you get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
Her problem was like, the lady who got hit, her issue was she was in the vicinity. Where everybody in this vicinity is now out.
Oh, yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, it's like if you play, if we like in a Royal Rumble or some shit, and you on the other team, if you around me, you getting punched, nigga.
Dude, everyone in the vicinity is now up.
I'm telling you.
That's it.
We were at a show in Dallas in Plano,
Yeah.
and we're waiting in the parking lot, right?
Yeah.
And there was like, you know who was there? Sean Riley, the who filmed your
Yeah,
freaking
yeah.
cave. You know Sean, right? The
Yeah.
tall Kramer. He looks
Yeah.
like Kramer. Yo. So we're waiting around, and there was like some crazy beef about to happen, and there
Yeah.
were people like, and Ryan Long's just like, yo, Ryan loves that stuff. So he's watching. He's like, yeah. And I'm telling Sean, I said, get the fucking car. And he's like, huh? I said, get the fucking car. Get the fucking car. Because I'm like, yo, I want out out of this place,
Dude,
man.
yeah.
I know, because once it goes down,
Okay.
it's down. There was like 20 people.
I love fights. I love them so much.
to be in the vicinity,
Oh
though?
yeah, dude. And I was in New York not that long ago, and these two guys got in an argument on the street, and then one dude fucking takes his belt off and starts fucking whipping the other guy with his belt. And I'm just like, and all these people are like, oh my God. I'm like, yes, like literally grinning ear to ear, like, oh, it's happening. It's happening.
Fight that you can watch like from process is the best shit ever.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
Beginning to end.
I got in a fight, and it was like on a street fight. This is
Yeah.
when I went in college, and one of the guys, this is when I went to Toronto for the summer. One of the guys started whipping at one of my other friends. I don't even know who I was hitting.
You just start throwing.
You have to throw. Same with the baseball brawl. I've been
Yeah.
in a brawl
Yeah.
with 40 plus people.
That's
that was the
crazy.
one I told you.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, it was crazy. You just see people jumping in the pile, throwing
Yeah.
punches.
Nah, I remember my cousins, they were doing like a flag football thing. And they ended up getting, we got like a little, we were older now, but it was like grown adult flag football.
Yeah.
They was like 19, I was probably like 16, 17. And everybody just started fighting. So I was trying to figure out who to punch.
Yeah.
And my cousin was so much bigger and faster than me. Every time I found somebody to punch, that nigga already got knocked
He's
out.
like, yeah.
He was already asleep, dog. You know what I'm saying? But that was a cool shit to see.
Yeah.
The beach fight, that black dude where he's just knocking out white dudes. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Oh my God. Beach fight, black guy knock out white guys. Holy shit.
it's just
this
porn.
dude's just going boom, boom. I don't even know if they're having fun or what. Oh my God. I don't know.
He's having
Fucking
fun.
people up.
He was clean. It's like when Stone Cold comes in and it was, I don't know. Yeah, man. I've seen that
I tell you
video
one thing, when we
so
looking for
many
that,
times.
when I was in Orlando, it was me, Jolly, and my homeboy D. We was in the car, right? And it was a girl and this dude that was arguing. We in the middle of the trenches, right? We had like a show like right by the trenches. So we in the parking lot, we getting ready to leave and shit. And there was a girl like help me. Somebody call the police. And so my homeboy at the door, he looking at the door and shit. And Jolly just go, hey man, close the door. Hey bro, close the door.
Yeah.
And then she looking like dead and my dog out like, please call the police. Help me. And Jolly go, hey, close the door.
Yeah.
And then so the dude see, like my dog pull out his phone, like record it, be like, make sure it be okay. And the dude see he do that. He's like, nigga, you finna call the police, nigga? So he start walking to the car.
Yeah.
And he pull out like a gun, so he had a gun.
Yeah.
And he was like, you finna call the police? And my dog go, no polices. No polices. No polices. The whole time, I just keep going, close the door.
Yeah.
Close the fucking door, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. She probably dead, but we couldn't help her. You know what
I
I'm
was like,
saying?
hey man, dude, yeah, where is that? Sometimes you gotta make a
You gotta make
self-serving
decisions about yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Dude, I was pissed off that I missed one time. This was so fucking when we went to the 4th of July party at whatever. At, at Corinne's place.
Yeah.
So we're a 4th of July party. I went to go pick up a cake to bring to the 4th of July party. Like just everyone's bringing something, and I'm walking to go get the cake. I passed this.
the strawberry shortcake.
The strawberry shortcake was fucking ruled. It was so good.
That's funny that you remember the cake.
Yeah.
It was a fight, but the cake was fire.
But I passed this weed store, and there's a fucking dude there who's waving a knife around, going, I'll fucking stab anyone fucking here. And a girl screaming at him, she's like, stab me, you fucking pussy. Da, da, da. And they're going at each other, and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, but I'm running late for this party. I gotta get this cake. So I get the cake, and then on the way back, I pass the weed store again. The guy who's waving the knife around, he's like slumped against the wall, blood all over his face. And I'm like, oh no! I'm like, I missed it. Someone must have just come up and beat the shit out of him and then fucking took off.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. Dude.
Fights are some of the best shit. Like, as long as nobody dies.
Oh
Fights
man.
are fucking
yeah.
fire.
New York,
Oh, yeah.
New York. There's probably honestly 200 fights a day.
Oh,
For sure.
It's too many people standing on top of each other to
Oh,
not
yeah.
be. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that city is disgusting with how many people are there.
Well, and the good thing about a fight is like you got to let a fight cook. A fight does solve some problems.
Yes.
And also, I do think it's good for people to get punched. Like
Yeah.
the amount of shit that people think they can get away with. Like, say if someone's online, they're fucking like harassing you. They're commenting on your shit. They're fucking making posts about you and all this shit. And they're doing it all just to fuck with you. It's completely unjustified. The amount of like mental stress they're putting on you, you can't go punch them in the face. Why can't you go, dude, if people knew they were going to get hit for their actions, they would do less shit. And also just getting hit, that's a correction, and it's not that much damage. You got a swollen eye, you fucking you feel a little shitty. You don't really have to go to the hospital, but it puts you in a better mental space of knowing that you should act right because you're gonna get fucking popped.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
I agree.
I think fighting is better. It's way better than the alternative of shooting people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
100%.
Or the alternative is talking.
Nah, sometimes we ain't talking out. Sometimes there's no talking out. Sometimes
We come from a place where they don't have guns, though. There's not a
Oh,
lot.
y'all know, yeah.
Canada.
I mean, there are like hunting rifles and stuff.
That's
But
crazy.
not a
Somebody
lot
get
of-
killed with a hunting rifle, nigga. You really want to kill a
Oh
nigga.
yeah, dude, yeah, and it's hard to get them. It's hard
For
to
real?
get a gun. Yeah.
Oh,
you
it's
need to do
difficult.
like a course and get a license and all this shit.
That's so funny.
Handgun's straight up illegal.
Did
you
you
cannot
guys
have a handgun.
Did you guys grow up in the same area?
Well,
No.
not at all.
Where did you grow up in?
I grew up in West Orlando.
West Orlando, and that was rough.
It was some places. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Some parts where you.
Where did
Like, it was super easy to get a gun.
really?
You go easy as shit. Nigga, I bought my first gun from a gay nigga named Randy.
Like from The Wire?
Nah, it was-
Randy from The Wire?
Nah, he was at a pawn shop, and me and my dog, we had just started getting like some street money. My dog just got street money. I was like, man, we need to get some pistols, like some legal kind of.
How
pistols.
old were you?
Yeah.
I was 18.
Really?
Yeah. So I had like fake ideas. She went over there. It was crazy.
You bought a gun with a fake ID.
Yeah, Florida's a wild place.
Holy shit.
Florida's a wild place, nigga.
I'd always be scared that I'd do what that guy did in 8 Miles, shoot my dick off or something like that, or shoot my foot. Like,
And I would always carry with no holster.
really.
So you just
can,
had it in your pants.
I had 2 pair of underwear on.
Oh, and you just fucking put it in between.
Yeah.
and you can do that in Orlando or no?
I mean, now it's legal. If you over 21, you can do that.
In your underwear?
I mean,
It's open carry,
Open
concealed
carry,
carry. Florida, is a we don't give a fuck state,
Don't give a
man.
damn.
The crazy thing about Florida is like Florida votes Republican, but they are not conservative at all.
Yeah.
They're like the only thing they're like, we want to do whatever the fuck we want, whenever the fuck we want. That's what Florida's all about. We want to ride a jet ski. I want to do cocaine. I want to have an alligator. I want to shoot a gun.
I
Like-
actually am very curious because I love I watch Kill Tony a lot, and I love like when do you guys get heat for like yelling out like the gang violence and stuff like that, or people?
Nah, cause not enough black people
They
see
know,
it yet.
right. But I'm saying like people like that, right?
Yeah.
I was genuinely curious what the reaction, not from like the comedy fans, but from outside the comedy. Is there anything or no? People don't really care.
Nobody gives a fuck. 'Cause
Yeah,
when we said, I mean, we didn't really explain it, but it's more like it's when Jolly first started saying it, it's more like we all in the gang of like comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we all kill on stage.
Yeah.
And so it's like gang violence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nobody really asked us that yet. But when they do ask, that's the answer.
I like it, but I was
Yeah.
always curious what people. I'm always thinking like, man, my brain don't fuck. We were talking about it on the Uber over here. My brain don't fucking shut off. I woke up multiple times thinking about bits today. But so when I have like some heat from someone, and I'm like, oh man, I got like that can stick in my head, and like just crazies. There's crazies out there, so I always wonder what it's like with the crazies who, obviously, I even saw Tony say, so many people want to probably as many people as want to see you succeed. There is a handful of people that want to see you fail.
Oh, for
I mean,
sure.
that's what come with the spotlight, though.
Yeah, for sure.
More people see you, more people just like it's more people that like dislike it.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
even the one guy who came up to you that one time, his fans are amazing.
Yeah.
And I've heard nothing but fucking amazing things from when we're doing like the meet and greets after. But there was that one tool that.
Oh, but he wasn't even shitty. He just came up. He was like, "Yeah, man, I didn't like your set," and I was like, "Oh, man, I'm sorry that you didn't like it." Like he wasn't like, "Oh, this was bad."
Yeah.
He was just. It was just he felt the need to voice it or whatever. But and also I
respect
don't
that.
know if he had known me before or if he just came to that
true.
to the. It was at the Comedy Store in San Diego.
But my whole point is there's
That's
like.
a good room too. I like
Oh,
that room a lot.
amazing room. Fuck yeah.
Chill box.
Yeah.
There's
Kill
like 1% out of maybe even less than 1%, but because everyone's a fan,
Yeah.
you see that the one person who's a fucking cunt.
But
Yeah.
what I've learned over time, because I get very little hate on the internet that come through every now and again, and I love it. I love when I get the hate. I think it's so funny.
It's the best.
Because it's like someone's upset and I'm like, I don't even know who you are. And I live in your head so much that you hate me. That's amazing.
Jolly explained it. Well, keep going. My fault. Keep going.
But it's like, so anyone who's giving you hate, They were never going to buy a ticket. They never were a fan. It's always when I go on like someone else's platform and someone sees me for the first time, and then they get an impression of me, and then they're like, "Who the fuck is this person?" Off of like a clip. That's when you get hate. That's why you see some people get canceled and can come back because all the people who are canceling them were never fucking with them in the first place.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Jolly told me the best way. He was like, cause like people want to kill Tony. I make him go through Reddit and be like, what's
Yo, that Kill Tony Reddit, dude.
Oh my God, this is evil. Them niggas is evil, bro.
Yeah.
These are evil like human beings, dog.
Yeah. You know who's evil too is the Gas Digital fans. They just shit on. They're like fans of these guys, and they just shit on them nonstop.
Bro, them niggas on Reddit, dog.
Yeah.
Them some evil motherfuckers.
What do you think it is? Is it just they enjoy it, or is the misery love company?
Misery love company.
Yeah.
It's that, and then a lot of Kid Tony fans, even if they do not like what you got going on, they like comedy.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they like what I realizing now, they like polished comedians.
Yeah.
They like motherfuckers that's been doing it for, you know what I'm saying? Like this is you know what I'm saying? Like people who already been established.
Well,
or like
especially if you go on Reddit, because those are the people that have the harshest opinions because they're the biggest fans. So they will just shit on you. Because no one that's a casual fan of Kill Tony is just going to go on the Reddit.
I can't believe people go on Reddit for comedy. I go on Reddit to look at like engorged tits, like amateurs fucking.
I've never been able to find that on Reddit.
Oh, I can help you out.
Reddit?
I can help you out, yeah.
Reddit's got a lot of good porn.
Reddit's
Twitter is my place.
Twitter? Yeah, Twitter's great.
Twitter's
great. My spot.
No, Reddit's even better.
I don't need this.
I brought up the Kill Tony Reddit just to ruin our day.
Oh, no, it's evil. It's too early in the morning.
I like Twitter porn because you click a profile thinking that this girl's going to show her titties, and then you get surprised when you scroll down her media, and you're like, I knew it. This is fucking
Yeah.
I love
So
Twitter
you do Kams, you find the people.
Well, I just look for material, really.
No, but you go, people. Like, it's the same thing because I do a lot of the podcasts, and because I talk about the gay shit, titty milk eating, come out of pussy, like people just get so mad. They're like, I fucking hate JJ, and I actually enjoy the hateful comments.
Yeah, I love it.
It's a weird place because most people just be saying shit like you don't fucking know me.
Yeah,
They don't know you, and also the people on Reddit are like the biggest armchair quarterbacks because no comics are talking shit about comics like that. No, these are people who
not
like
publicly.
Yeah, no, we're smarter than to fucking go on a forum. But it's like on Reddit, it's like these are people who aren't doing like you're not doing it, and people who like are on a platform talking shit about comedy, I have the least amount of respect for them because it, like, say if you're talking shit about a quarterback, it's so hard to make it to the NFL. So you're like, oh my God, like this guy, he should have done this, blah, blah, blah. You're so invested in your sport, but you critiquing him and being on the outside, that's just the natural state of things. For comedy, if you're on the outside and you're a big comedy fan and you want to be a comedian, the barrier to entry is writing jokes and going to a show. Anyone can fucking do it. You don't even, there's dudes who can't even talk properly, who have like cerebral palsy, who are fucking big comics.
Crusher, murderer,
Canadian,
through his phone.
Dude, it's like, man, so if you are someone who talks shit on comedy, you want to be a comedian, all you are is a critic, you're a fucking pussy, dude. Yeah. And also, we don't need critics for comedy. The crowd laughs. End of story.
Yeah.
That's fucking it, dude.
It is so true, the barrier of entry. But it is the thing, too, that everyone who is the armchair quarterback, like, they think they know.
But you don't.
You don't know, man. It's like these guys who are like, they look at the president and they're like, why don't you run the country like that? It's like, because there's fucking people in his back pocket. He has no fucking control. It's the same thing as a GM. They're like, why did you make that trade? Because some fucking owner owns him.
Yes.
And he's like, you do this or you don't get it fucking done. And people think, and it's the same thing with comedy.
100%. I can't remember what it was the other day where I caught myself doing that, where someone did something a certain way.
It wasn't when I was opening for you.
What's that? No. I think, it was when we were watching the UFC fights. The ref called the fight, or I was like, I thought it should have gone longer. And the ref called it and was like,
it was when we were at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he was fucking knocked out. That's why I said he was knocked out.
It was the championship fight. It was fucking Islam versus Volk, and I'm a Volk fan. Volk got knocked out, and I was like, Volk was kind of on the ground and getting punched, and the ref jumped in. I was like, if I was doing it, I would have let it run longer. And then I caught myself in that. I was like, wait. If I was a UFC ref, which I've never fucking done before, and I was in the moment of a champion knocking on another guy, it's my job to keep him safe. It's a chaotic moment.
Noise,
noise,
scream, flashes.
People don't put all that into perspective.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, oh no, I would have done
Angles?
it better. I was like, I immediately was like, shut the fuck up, Che. Like, you don't fucking know.
I used to, I played baseball my whole life. Before comedy, my whole dream was to play. Like when I was your guys' age, this wasn't, how old, you're 24? And where are you?
24.
Dude, this wasn't even a fucking, a blip on the radar. Comedy, I didn't do comedy till 9 years later than 33 when I started 10 years ago. So I was in baseball, right? And baseball didn't work out. And it was my whole life from the age of 6 years old to the age of 30. It was only baseball. And I was when I couldn't make it as a player, I was so depressed. I got into the real world and I worked in a call center. I was like going to kill myself. That's when I thought I got AIDS because I was fucking dudes raw by the hundreds. And so
somehow I thought you got AIDS from the call center.
I don't have AIDS.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have AIDS. Yeah.
But you might as well get AIDS working in a call center, 9 to 5, 400 calls a day. They had a timer on you. How many calls, like your phone, the manager would see how many calls you're making and they timer. Oh, it was brutal. And they're like, always be closing. Watch all these sales movies. It sucked. That's why I don't give those guys a hard time when they call you and they're like, buddy, I have a great deal for you.
What sales movie did he make you watch?
They would, any movie.
Like,
dude.
what's that one with
Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel.
No, I was thinking
Boiler Room.
Tom Cruise one.
Jerry Maguire?
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
It's that kind of fucking, well, he's an agent, but that kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that movie.
But it's that kind of like
movie.
bloodthirsty. The bloodthirsty you need.
Thirsty. Now I do. So for the day gig, I have a sales gig part-time. I'm bloodthirsty because I enjoy it because it's what I enjoy. It's involved in comedy. But I was working this gig. I was so miserable. Then I went to umpire school to become a professional umpire in Major League Baseball. So I wanted to go into the minor leagues. And dude, so you're working in the minor leagues, 2 guys for a whole game. In the big leagues, it's 4 guys. So everything's based off angles. And dude, so if the team, like if the bench is over there and you're over by first base, you see something so different from what they see. And that's the same thing with like in the fight. Your angle's completely different. So if you miss a call and you fuck up, that's how it gets crazy. That's how like ejections happen. They're like, no, I saw it this way. And they're like, you didn't fucking see so it's that perception of so much is going on. It's chaos. And you can you fuck off. You blink your eyes at the wrong time. You fuck up. Yeah. And it just chaos happens.
I mean, soccer refs used to get their heads cut off in South America, so at least you don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, there's a few soccer refs that have been killed in like Brazil and shit.
Yeah, soccer are crazy.
They go nuts, man.
They go insane for that shit.
They're my I guess stepmom, the lady who my dad's with now. One of her kids is married to a Brazilian lady, and so she went down to Brazil. I went to a soccer game down there, one of their local games, and she said it's like sectioned where you have both teams, like the fans from either side, aren't mixed.
Yeah, because you have the ultras and they'll fucking kill each other.
Oh, dude, they put them on different sides because, if they put them together, it's
Would
chaos.
you see that game in Mexico where there was like it was just a riot and nobody died, but it looked like 50 people died.
Yeah, they
like
just
people
go
were getting
crazy.
stripped.
That's what happened at like hood games.
Yeah.
Like, for high school and shit, like you couldn't.
You
like
can't.
if 2 hood teams are playing each other, like this your interest, this they interest.
You don't fuck with each other.
You do not cross. They used to put fences and shit.
Yeah, because the fans will go nuts. And they even have sections where it's like they have like a higher class where like more expensive seats and all that stuff, which isn't that crazy. But then they have a section where it's like bad fans. So like people who've been kicked out before all have to like sit in the
like
same.
a dunce cap?
Yeah,
Like detention? They put niggas in detention?
Exactly.
That's crazy as
all
fuck.
the bad kids like, have to sit together.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas all bad, poor fans.
Yeah, man.
Is that what you like? You gay ass soccer?
He loves soccer. That's his shit.
I love soccer. Yeah.
That nigga
Oh
love. You should see his gay ass
Soccer and
shirt.
baseball,
He
so-
put up his soccer shirt that he bought. He bought it. He wore it on
It's
podcast
cool.
2
It's cool
times
as
in a
fuck.
row.
It's cool as
Justin,
fuck.
pull up the gate. He got. I mean, we
gay
love
ass
Soccer's a good
Gay ass
sport.
soccer
Do you
shirt.
play it?
I used to as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I
You
more
play
just
sports,
just
man.
really like watching. Like I've never been interested.
So you
in, like,
wake up in the middle of the night to watch that fucking guys just run around, kick a ball?
Well, usually the games start at like 8, but
Oh, man.
yeah.
Yeah, they start early because everything's overseas.
But
Yeah.
I just got into it because the U.S. men's national team, since I've been alive, has progressed so much that it's just so interesting to watch now.
Bro, listen, I can't stand it. Nigga.
Yeah,
I
I know.
can't.
I never got soccer.
You
I never
will.
understood
You know,
it.
When we win the
say-
World Cup in 2026, you will.
Let me tell you
Get
something.
off it, dude.
Let me
We
tell
would
you.
never win a World Cup.
Hey, you know who
bro.
sucks?
We don't-
Canada sucks, all right?
Yeah, we do. We don't care.
They're actually doing
fuck.
really good. They have a good team right
Nobody,
now.
everyone says it's the greatest sport. It's like it's a favorite sport or what is it?
It's the most
popular-
beautiful game.
most popular sport in the world. And I'm like, but the super country don't give a fuck about
That's
it.
the best part about it.
Superpower don't give a fuck. So until superpower cares about it, it ain't shit for your impoverished countries.
There's nothing weird about that shirt. There's nothing weird about
Won that
that
shit
shirt.
2 times in a row.
You were 2 times
What
in a
is
row.
that?
On accident.
Two-
On accident. All right.
Yeti is Yeti's a great mug, bro.
Bro.
What the fuck's that shirt
no,
for?
that is a
It's
great mug.
Austin FC, the local team here.
There's no way you wore that shirt 2 times in a row on accident. Every time you pull that fucking thing out, you're like, ooh, my shirt.
I got a nice shirt.
So you go to all the games with all the fucking immigrants who work for Tesla, all the European.
No, I've only been to one Austin game because I don't like Austin because I like Orlando City. So
I don't even
That's
go
a-
to them fucking games.
Yeah, American, like whatever the American Soccer League is, I don't know. It's nice that you guys got Messi over in Miami. That's
I don't
cool.
care about Messi, dog.
Really?
I like the Americans.
That's
Also,
even
he's
worse.
also racist.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. First of all, you just want us to beat the fuck out of
First of
every
all,
other country.
Argentinians are basically white people. Okay, like the fucking. You seen our roommate?
You have an Argentinian roommate?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Just Marcos.
Comic?
Shout out
What did I call
Marcos.
him?
No,
Shout out
not a
Marcos.
comic.
What did I call him one time?
He called him Venezuelan or something.
and he wasn't happy about that.
Well, I'll tell you why I want.
What the fuck?
Those are the only people that deport him back is Venezuelans.
Yeah.
Oh, the U.S. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They have an agreement with Venezuela.
I like when people come on, like you people who know about shit, but only thing
So
I know
for what
about
it's
life
worth-
going on.
I don't know if that's true.
That's also the fucked up part about my, like if you say it with enough confidence, I'm like, oh yeah, we're deaf.
Yeah.
That's how shit
That's
happens.
crazy.
I hear something and I
Yeah.
don't know for a fact.
Bro, I
and
have no idea. You could be like, yeah,
Holy
nigga, they
shit.
killing.
This
niggas.
is what it was like to grow up in the 90s. You could say something and nobody would know.
Yeah.
And just this rumors got spread
Yeah,
around.
yeah,
That's how
rumors.
stuff.
Richard Gere. Did you never hear the Richard Gere rumor?
What was that?
That he got caught with a hamster in his ass. He used to put gerbils and hamsters in his asshole.
I saw Park.
Yeah, South Park.
Yeah.
guy.
South
Park
Yeah.
did something like that.
That was
Yeah.
a rumor in the 90s, and I don't know. I don't even know if it's true, but
I mean, it can't be, right?
And
No,
Richard Gere was
no.
the guy in Beautiful Woman or something?
Pretty Woman?
Pretty Woman.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
very
yeah.
funny though for somebody to be like, he put hammers in his ass. Somebody
And-
like, yeah.
Dude, people say that was a fucking Scientology thing. Because
he left.
because he left. So Scientology, apparently they like, obviously they have all the fucking celebrities and shit in there. And then they have such pull and like media that if you leave, they'll fucking just start spreading weird stories about you to fuck up your life, to like promote you not to leave.
I'm like you, by the way. That's how I didn't care about anything until 2013 when I got into comedy. And then I cared about like, I got into Rogan 2013 and anything like I'm part of the Rogan Mafia. I didn't get vaccinated because I didn't get
No,
vaccinated.
I didn't want to get vaccinated at all. I had to. I got forced to get vaccinated.
I
Dude,
did.
I had to too for work. Yeah.
I did not
That's
get
not even why I got
vaccinated.
vaccinated.
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
I got vaccinated because I was standing at my dad's house and with my stepmom. And then she was like, either you get vaccinated or you cannot live here no more.
Oh, shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you're like, all right, well, I got
I need a fucking place to stay.
Yeah.
He said no, I said no, and I was contemplating, and then everyone was putting the pressure on me, right?
Yeah.
You had that social pressure, and I was walking around CVS. I was living in Las Vegas at the time playing poker. This is right before I got back into comedy in 2021. I'm walking around the CVS, listening to him and Dr. Rhonda Patrick, and I'm walking around and she's like making some arguments and then he's making the counter arguments. And I'm like, yo, it's not right that fucking Rogan's going toe to toe with a doctor, right? And he's like, to me, winning the battle. So I sit in the chair and this fucking nurse is about to jab me. And she goes, we just have to ask, have you had COVID within the last 90 days? Because if you've had COVID, we can't give you the injection. And I said to her, a month ago, I was not deathly ill, but I said like I was really sick. I didn't get tested. And she goes like this, and she's taking the thing off and going like this, like to the, and she goes, that's probably fine then. And as she's about to jab me, I go, fuck that. And it was crazy. And as she was looking, I was walking away and she's like looking at me like, what's going on? Like one of this eerie moments. And she just like fades out.
That is weird because you're like, she goes, if you had COVID, we can't give you the vaccine.
Within 90 days.
And you go, I was so sick, but I didn't get tested. She goes, it's fine.
Yeah, fuck it, who cares?
Because they get, I think for every dose, they get like paid or whatever. I don't know what it was.
That's crazy though. That is
crazy.
Like, yo, wait, what?
Yeah, and I don't know her name, but it was that Asian bitch on the strip at CVS right outside of the Venetian. So whoever that Asian chick is, fuck her up. Wearing a mask, you know, fucking mask mafia whore.
Yeah, nah, that shit was it was a weird time, bro.
Can you bleep out Asian bitch?
That's funny shit.
God. Holy shit.
Great episode.
Yeah, we're cooking.
This is the best episode we had.
Because he ain't wearing that
Beautiful. We gonna set that shit on fire when we get home.
I spent a lot of money on that shit.
I think we should do more of the episodes now. I think more of the episodes is the thing we do now, man.
Yeah. Dude, we're spending the good energy, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, dude.
I don't never wake up early at all.
The nitro
I'm
brew
not fucking
early in the morning.
I'm
Yeah.
not kidding you.
Like this fucking corporate hellscape shit. This is why they get you early, like all this stuff where they're like, oh, after work I do blah blah blah. But it's like you work 9 to 5 at a place, and then it's like, oh, now you go follow your dream. It's like I just gave all my best hours to some fucking whatever corporation,
Bro.
and now I'm fucked.
When I worked at Publix, when I first started at Publix.
That's a convenience store?
Yeah, no, it's in
grocery
Florida.
store.
Yeah.
One of the best grocery stores in the world.
Better than HEB.
The pub sub,
Better than HEB by far.
The pub sub. I know
Yes,
about
the
the
pub
pub sub.
sub. Best shit you ever have in your life. Real shit. They're gonna make it for you. They're gonna be mad as fuck, but it's gonna be the best shit you
Really?
ever have in
They're
your
gonna
life.
be mad as
Oh, they're gonna
fuck.
be mad as shit. People in the deli was my best friends, dog, because the deli was like the trenches, bro. Like, cause I first started working at the cash register and shit.
Yeah.
And I started working in stock, and the stock was like pretty easy. You just do your own thing in the morning, stuff like that.
Got
Get the
your
fuck out of
music
there.
in,
Yeah.
No music, cause they on some bullshit.
Oh,
They
really?
be on some bullshit. During in the morning, like when I started working like morning shift, you got your music in. That was like the easiest shift.
Yeah.
But at 7 o'clock, you have to, you know what I'm saying, take them off. But the niggas in the deli, oh my God.
That's like the
Dog, it was war. People would start working in the deli and I just walk up to them and be like, good luck, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like,
Why?
because it fucking sucks. First of all, people coming like on a lunch rest and shit like that, and they don't give a fuck what you got going on in your life.
Yeah.
Make my sandwich.
Yeah, they're like, I need a pub sub now. The pub sub's popular.
Yeah,
best.
people will wait in like an hour-long line to get a pub sub.
Have you seen the wrestler where he jams his thumb through? He's working the deli at a grocery store.
The movie The Wrestler.
Uh-uh.
Dude,
It's like a movie you watch one time because it's so fucking depressing.
it's
Yeah.
if
It's
you
good.
like wrestling, you'll love
He
this
was basically just trying to get his.
But he's working in the
Change his
deli
name.
and he's like, some chick's like, can I get a little less, a little more? You know, when you're putting the potatoes out,
yeah.
a little, like you have these idiots,
Bro.
especially in Florida with all these old geriatrics who should be dead.
I've seen it. But it was one lady that would come through when I used to work at the cash register. She would come through and buy like the cartons of cigarettes.
Yeah.
She would come through buy a carton of cigarette like twice, like 3 times a month. And I always see
Jesus.
she was maybe like 87.
Yeah.
One day she just stopped coming up. Oh shit, they got her.
Yeah, they got it.
You know
The
what I'm saying?
cigarettes won.
The cigarettes beat the bitch. Cause I was there for like a year, but the cigarettes definitely beat the bitch.
Yeah,
They had to
dude.
get her.
Those are the people that I get concerned on the plane where they have their catcher's, like the old catcher's mask where it looks all wrinkled. Their face is all leathery. And I'm like, there's no way this fucking saddlebag cunt can last 4 hours with a smoke.
Dude, there was...
I get so nervous.
I was on a plane recently next to a guy with a mask on, and I always do just a few coughs just to fucking... just a couple coughs to get him riled up. I'm like, because I know he looks over, and I just go back to like playing my Switch.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
I like, because I'm like, oh, you're stressed, buddy. You're stressed.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Uh-oh, he's feeling it.
Yeah.
He's feeling the heat. Start sniffling.
Yeah. Ooh.
God damn.
Ooh. See one of these, like a...
Yeah.
And then you order tea. Hey, can I get a tea for my throat? Oh boy.
Yeah, but
yeah,
now the niggas in the deli were hated. But now I had a dude, but it was like an assistant. He was like a general manager or some shit. He came in like, how you doing? Good to meet you, bro. You just started? I said, yeah, I just started. He said, how old are you? I said, I'm 22. And he was like, oh man, we're gonna need you by another 20 years, man. I'm like, that's a threat. You
that's right. Yeah.
What are you
dude.
talking about, you fucking asshole? 20 years in this place? You kill yourself.
Absolutely,
Suck a dick.
man.
That's
Bro.
a company man, bro. That's a company
I can't
man.
stand that shit.
Yeah, man. No, the whole, like, obviously we're all fucking hustling here. We're all doing our shit. We're working hard. You guys, podcast content, all the shit's coming out. But I do think that should be a choice of a lifestyle. You should choose to be a hustler.
Yeah.
Where like we know like middle America's melting away. The idea of just like going to work, working 9 to 5, coming home, being able to pay off your mortgage and have kids and a family, that's gone. It's like you have to have a side hustle. You have to have this thing.
Yeah.
And that's insane. You should be able to just be a normal person if you want.
Some people don't want to. Some people, again, you know, some people just like, they don't want to make decisions, and I get that.
Yeah, but it's like, but you should be able to be like, oh no, I prioritize just like hanging out with my friends and like enjoying my weekend and spending time with my kids. You shouldn't have to fucking break your back to do everything. Like in fucking Europe, they're just like, yeah, well, go sit on a patio and have a coffee, and it's not crazy. It's not like, oh man, I'm not working, I'm not getting stuff done. And I love the hustle. I love getting the shit done. I love the grind. But you should be able to take time for yourself if that's what you want to do.
I love the grind.
The grind is the best.
I love the grind.
The grind is the best.
But I love the grind allows me to do this.
Yeah.
At what is it? A Thursday? I don't even know what day.
Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Drinking fucking coffee.
Well, because also what we do is fucking rules.
Yeah.
It's the
Like,
best shit ever.
oh, dude, we're just talk shit. We have fun. You fucking post some videos and you fucking hang out with your boys. Like every day we're at work, in quotations, at a show, sitting in the green room. It's the best time with the best people. That's why, like, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but sometimes like I go home for like the holidays or something, and I'm like, this is so fucking boring.
Oh,
so boring.
Did you see what Jimmy Carr said on Rogan podcast?
Yeah,
No,
it was great.
Bro, he said it's hard as a comedian, it's just hard to take like time. Cause like everything else is just boring.
Yeah.
Like, I don't go to a restaurant. They don't fucking applause for me when I get to the restaurant. The fuck is this? It's just stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I really enjoy my family and like my sister. She's very fucking funny.
I hate mine.
But there is like where you're sitting, especially because like the conversations we're having, we're talking about fucking Hamas, Montgomery boat fight, fucking like everything, COVID, all this
Gay
stuff.
soccer.
Gay soccer.
The use of the N-word, fun conversation.
But it's like we're getting into the nitty gritty. We're no one's getting offended. You try to have that conversation at the table during Thanksgiving, and everyone's like, "Ooh." It's like, can we not fucking loosen up, you pussies?
Yeah.
Can we have a good time? Oh, that's inappropriate. No, you should be mature enough to have this conversation. You're being the child right now.
Yeah, my
It's
sister
like fucking.
she freaked out at me when I burped in front of my nephews. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to see them for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
See you later. Seriously, I literally haven't seen them in years after that. So, okay, when they're 18 and they want to reach out, we can hang out.
Exactly. I can't burp in front of these
Yeah.
fuckers. What, they've never seen a burp before?
Yeah, but also we wired different. So going around other people not like wired like us, it feels. You know what I'm
I
saying?
actually don't think that. I think everyone's fucking retarded. We're just comfortable with our illness.
retardation.
Yeah.
My dog, you know-
and people, that's why you have some weirdos in society, man. When you get into it with certain people and people start opening up, that's why I think like people just get fucking drunk all the time. They go to karaoke and they just
The only
let
way they can
loose.
loosen up.
The only way they can loosen up because they're living with the fucking devil inside. Where for me personally, I've let the devil out. Thank God.
Yeah, I don't need to go to karaoke.
But even if you choose the normal lifestyle, you have no time to do anything. 9 to 5, and then you get home at 6:30.
Yeah.
And then you drink 2 beers and you're done for the night.
Yeah.
Like you're not doing anything until the weekend.
They got you fucking in prison.
They got you.
Yeah, that shit. Oh my God, I hated. I hated working in public.
Yeah, I hated working in the call center. I knew after a year, I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out. I'd rather be broke. I'm like, because I spend so much money, so I never have money. But I'm like, yeah, this is good. I'd rather be like this and have my freedom than actually making double what I make working for someone.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, because I could make $200K a year.
My managers at Publix was like, one of my managers told me outright. He was like, "Yeah, I smoked crack before.
Hell yeah,
like, you shouldn't be in charge of people. I know you don't make good decisions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, what the fuck?
Smoke crack.
But also too, you're fucking expendable in the real world, right? Like, look at all those people that got fucked during COVID.
Oh,
right?
dude. It's like the amount, like they tell you if you go down that path, you go to college, you fucking get whatever, $100,000 in debt, then you get the job, that you'll have, the benefit is supposed to be the security. During COVID, I worked the entire time. I worked for a fucking YouTube channel, scripting videos and hosting videos. It's like, who would have fucking thought that's a COVID-proof job, like a recession-proof job? It's like, there is no security if you go down to the correct route, and so much fucking debt. So much debt.
You went to college?
I did 2 semesters, and I took a scuba diving course through the college. It was a bullshit course.
I went to college.
You graduated? You was in debt?
Nah, man, I've done some legal things to get out of, so I don't have to pay my debts. But I went to 6 colleges in 5 years. I'm a dumb motherfucker. I would sit out there. You never been to school? Like when you're in like grade school, we're all dudes here, right? You just sit out, look out the window, and you wanted to play, right?
Yeah.
That was me at 21 in college. I just want to be outside playing baseball.
Yeah.
I just looked out, and I didn't even go to class. The funniest thing, my last semester, and I knew I was getting out of there my senior year, I literally went to this one psychology class 3 times, and I showed up, and the final exam was multiple choice, and I just went C, handed it back in 10 minutes as my friend waited for me outside.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. I just knew. I had like the intuition that college, and people are going to be like, oh, look at you yet now. I'm like, I know it's a fool's game.
No,
like
it's
unless
bullshit.
unless you're a doctor or something like that.
Point.
There's no.
There's
I'd rather
no
just
point.
I'd rather look at you guys.
Well,
You're
he's in school. He's an idiot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. We must. But look at you.
I told y'all every day he doesn't listen to me.
So think of this, man.
You won't listen to me.
Yeah, don't listen to me either. Like I have to sleep on his floor sometimes because I don't have anywhere to live. But I'll give you a good life advice. Think of this. Say you're not in comedy, right? But you want to do some kind of sales or something like that. The exact same thing you do for comedy, you do in that industry. You work for free. You latch onto someone who you're like, hey man, I'll show up every day. I'll do this for free. Just teach you whatever that term is, moonlighting or bootstrap. Trade. You say, I'll learn this. Not even just a trade, like in business. You say, I want to be a mentorship.
Shit like that.
Yeah. You do it for a year. You fucking do 2 jobs, whatever you have to. Like, it's not hard. We did it. I did it for 8 years in comedy. I worked a day gig. I went out every night. I worked a day gig. I went out every night. I worked a day gig. I went out every night. I still do that. So why can you not just go up to someone's place? You show up to someone's place. You're like, I want to do this. I'm well researched. Let me work for you for a year for free. You gain so much like knowledge from that. You become a fucking savant, and then you work a night job. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why we can do it. Every one of us does it. Yeah. In comedy.
Also, real shit. When I was in college, I knew college wasn't for me. I knew I wanted to do comedy. When I used to work at Foot Locker, everybody working at Foot Locker would tell me to do comedy. And I was like, I don't know and shit. And then one day, without even telling them, I was like, you know what, I want to try it, but I never did. You know what I'm saying? I was like, in my mind, I just wanted to do it. And I knew that I knew college wasn't for me because I was doing what course this was? It was a public speaking course. And me and all my homeboys was in the same class, and I was failing that bitch. Like failing my ass, like going up and just writing. And I remember I was supposed to write for something about like what you want to do after college and shit like that, and I didn't write nothing for it. And then I went up and I was just like, if you want to ride a horse, nigga, ride a horse. My homeboy got a video of me out there just eating a dick in front of my whole class and going, whatever you want to do, bro, just do that shit, bro. You don't got to be in this And I did that shit. I failed that class and I walked out. I never walked out of college again. But it's just like, the point was just like, with comedy, the understudy shit. I found David Jolly took me on his wing. I followed for like a year. I still had a day job and shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's what, college is not I don't know what I'm trying to go with this shit, but college is not the.
It's not the answer. It's not the answer.
It's not the necessary means to.
No, it's like, and also with your access to the amount of information that's out there now, are they providing you with a better education than anything else?
No, look at this dumb idiot.
Look at Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
They are
Mr.
not.
Beast, like all the shit he's.
You can learn everything besides being a doctor or a lawyer.
What's
anywhere.
your major in?
Well, now it's data analytics, but I'm in graduate school now. I already graduated.
And so you're like, I can learn all this shit online.
Yeah, I know you can. I know I probably would learn it better.
Yeah.
It's
So you're just forced into it from your family, right?
Yeah.
'Cause Cam Rich.
It's just that's the normal way to go.
Oh, of course. I could
Rich is
tell.
I'm not rich.
Bro, ain't nobody have a get up like that. That's poor.
This?
No, it's just a presentation.
Dude, he doesn't have socks on.
don't have
That's a
socks
clear
on.
sign.
Yeah,
That's
listen,
a clear
I
sign.
have socks on. They're no shoes.
You're a preppy boy.
I am not.
You are. It's all right. It's all
man, it's
right.
okay to have
You're
little
rich.
money.
I got a big dick. Who cares? Nobody fucking. It's not to be
We all
ashamed.
had our good cars growing up, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was just the normal path for my family. And
Yeah.
it's a mistake.
Yeah, I know. It's a total mistake.
They bust your balls for doing this?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like they don't really. Well, no. There's like my dad likes it, but my mom's just like, you have to. Like, if you don't graduate, you're not doing it. You're not gonna be successful.
You know, it's so great, bro.
crazy.
Once you break free, you know, when I finally break free, like I was like, dude, I was so broke up until recently that I always have to ask for money and say, I need like $200. And then there came a time a few years ago, I'm like, I'm not going to ask for it. It's just, it's a whole headache.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'd rather, and that's how I started to steal.
Oh.
I just started stealing so I wouldn't have to fucking ask for money from my family and hear, well, maybe you should fucking quit. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, no, I when I left home at like 18, I was like a rule. I was like, I'm not taking Christmas presents. I'm not taking nothing from them because
Really?
like nothing. Because I was like, I am going to, everything I do is going to be on my own. I'm doing my own shit. And then then you can't have any sort of agency in what I do. If I'm doing it all on my own, you haven't given me anything. Who are you to come over and say like, oh, you should do this? And then anyone on the outside, like I'm still close with all my family except for my mom. I don't talk to my mom at all. But if you were going to try to have agency in my life without ever giving me a hand, then I'm like, oh, then I'll cut you off. If you don't like what I'm doing, then you don't get to be a part of my life. I get to choose who's in and who's out and what the fuck I'm doing every day.
Yes.
Because then it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't, and you also don't want influence from people who don't know what the fuck is going on.
You don't know.
Yeah. We're on
You don't fucking know this industry.
We're on such an outside perspective. I had this guy come up to me the other day. This was here in Austin. I won't blow up who it was.
I remember that.
I just thought it was funny, but he came up to me and he shook my hand. He goes, you have a story. You got to tell it. And I go, what? I was like kind of confused. And he goes like, yeah, I saw you on stage. You're doing setup punchline. You have a story. You got to tell it. And I was just like, oh, thanks, man. And I'm like, I don't think this guy's a comedian. I don't think he does anything. Like, I know he works in comedy. I'll tell you more specifics about him after. I just don't want to blow him up because I don't think he was trying to be a shitty guy. He's just going to be like, I'm going to let this guy know. He doesn't know that I've been doing this for over a decade, that when I go on the road, I sell out venues that have a huge, I'm like, oh, I got this, dude.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
fine. It's that, you ever see the Richard Pryor, this is the greatest bit to me in
Eddie Murphy?
comedy. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. That's what I always think about them.
Yeah.
Have your 2-drink minimum and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stepmom, we still, I fuck my stepmom and shit. But I remember when I was doing it, I was standing on her couch and my dad asked, and she never understood why I was out every night. She never understood why she never saw me really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would get up in the morning, I go to work, she see me when I take a nap before I go to shows and shit. And when all the stars started to happen, she was like, I went back home and I was gonna do a mic. This was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I went to go see my dad and shit. I was hanging out with the family. I went to go do a mic. And she was like, you are doing it. Why are you going somewhere to do it for free again? Like you don't
get it.
You don't fucking understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't, like, it's hard to compute to some people like, oh, the reason I'm doing it is because I was doing it for free.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, it's like watching. Did you watch the documentary? I gotta bounce soon because I have a call at noon.
What time is it?
And I wouldn't mind walking back. But you watch a quarterback Netflix with what's his
Johnny
face?
Manziel?
No, that was an amazing one.
Good one too. Very good.
The with what's it? Mahomes.
Oh,
I
the
didn't see
three
that.
quarterback one.
You haven't seen it?
It's Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and what the fuck's the other guy's name?
Yeah, the guy is
Falcons or something.
Yeah. Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you, dude, their work, like the work ethic off the field, like people don't realize. Yeah, you're getting only paid for the game, but you're not. You're getting paid for the lifestyle.
Yeah.
And watch. The reason I also loved it because watch. He has like that work ethic, and so does Ryan Long. Like that work ethic of the everyone's a quarterback in the NFL, but there's a clear hierarchy of Mahomes compared to the other guys, the amount of work he puts in compared to the other guys. It's like the 12th man is really good, but then the star is still the star. And the reason there is because how much time they want to put in the gym.
Yeah.
And
Right.
one thing I got to change now, and we'll talk about it and we can get out of here. One thing I'm really trying to change now was like everything happens so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like I find myself like going out every night and drinking and like smoking black and mild, doing other shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like for me, it's just like, I work really hard to get this position, but now it's like, now I got to work like even harder to stay there.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, now like we was talking about this shit last time, just like this, being up this early is foreign to me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's foreign as fuck.
Yeah.
But that's something I would have to do to be able to keep, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, man.
Progressing in the,
You'll get it. You'll get it. And fucking like it's good to keep good people around you.
yeah,
That's the
this
most.
dickhead.
Yeah,
Dude,
you
yeah.
gotta keep the preppy rich white boy.
Yeah, gotta keep this dickhead around. I love this ugly ass motherfucker.
Like the best thing that I ever did in terms of like coming up and like working hard, like my progression into like getting popular was very incremental. Like I was like getting popular in Toronto, like someone comes up to you, oh, I saw you at this show. And then I was like working for this YouTube channel and I got like a small social following, kind of popped over COVID, but this was all over like a 10-year process of like it bit by bit by bit.
Yeah.
Keeping like if you have someone you're like, I like your lifestyle, like the way you live, I think you're smart, I think, and it doesn't even necessarily need to be comedy people. Keeping those people close to you always keeps you on the right path. Like one of my buddies, Colin, he was a really funny stand-up, but he's got a bunch of other shit going on. He's got 2 kids. He's works in concrete construction and all this shit. He is a guy who's like, he's always been like, every great person reads. He got me like fucking reading books. He's like, every time I'm around him, he's like, you got to keep your body sharp. You got to fucking be a man. You got to fucking, like, I've come to him when I have questions about certain things. And then I'm like Cameron, a guy who I do a lot of my streaming stuff with. Cameron is the most consistent person with like, he meditates every day. He does yoga every other day. He's on his shit all the time. He got me into meditation, cold showers and different stuff. And having these important people, these people who you're like, I value your lifestyle and I would want to be more like you. As long as those people are around you, it's very hard to stray from the path.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, even today, this morning, it's so gay, but it's so true. My routine is set up from listening to your routine. It's just like I wake up, I walk my dogs, and then I go right into yoga, and then I go right into breath work. And then I'm done this, and he's getting ready, and I hear you going, ooh, I hear you taking the cold shower.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I got 5 minutes, and I just jumped right in the cold shower. I'm like, fuck, if he can do it, I'll just do it right now, too. It is crazy.
Wakes you up immediately.
Yeah, but it's also, too, it's like the challenge. It's being around the curious, being around the hungry, and being around the fucking driven. And I was like, I'm so lucky to have my 2 closest friends in comedy are super fucking successful, and I'm like gifted. My growth is incremental too. 10 fans at a time. Every year, 10 fans.
It's coming.
Hey, man, after 10 years, that's a fucking 100 people. 100 people buying shit.
Come on now, you can fill up co-venues.
Yeah.
Fill up some venues. Yeah, y'all gotta go to
Yeah, we got to. I got a call at noon, and then he's also going to call at noon. Yeah,
Hey, thank y'all so much for being on the podcast. Like real shit, this was the best one we've done so far.
We're cooking,
It was good,
guys.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Really
that's
good.
great.
I think the 10 o'clock spot, if you down for it, we should keep that up, Justin. I think that's a pretty good spot for us.
Sick.
What?
I tell them to support the podcast, the audience.
Oh, well, you tell that nigga.
All right,
You know that more than me.
All right, yeah, it's my bad.
Yeah, how you gonna tell him? No, tell him some shit. You
We
tell
were supposed
him,
to
nigga.
at the beginning. Bobby's gonna be so mad at us.
Well, that's how he gotta watch the whole thing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, can we do that? We can
Can
do
you
that.
fucking edit?
Che don't know shit, man.
All
We
I
do
know-
a lot of
I don't
things.
know, I've seen his clips. I don't know if he can edit.
Oh, you do the clips?
Mine are pretty good.
Clips are ass.
Mine are pretty
All right,
good.
Go ahead, bro.
You
Nah,
do
they're
the
good
clips?
They good clips.
They're good clips.
Do your
They
thing.
have $500,000.
Do
That's
it.
pretty good.
Half a mil?
Yeah.
Yo, you better clip
Well, he
some.
posted it on his
You better clip some of this stuff up, clip up
Oh,
the
we
fights,
will.
and do that, and show that fat bitch getting hit in the head with the
Oh,
chair.
dude, you gotta show the shit getting hit in the head with the
Beautiful.
chair. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Do they
That'd
take
be
it
good.
down?
Tell them
violence
the
or
shit,
no?
though.
Not on Instagram.
Do you guys have anything
Oh,
you
yeah,
want
I
to
got
say?
anything I want to plug?
Find me on all platforms at Che Durena, CheDurena, CheDurena.com for all tickets. A big show coming up at the Wilbur in January 12th,
Yeah,
2024.
Congrats, nigga.
Go check that shit out. Tickets are available. I think we're half sold out, so grab them before they do sell out.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
I'll be at the Wilbur.
JJ will be there. He
Tim
will be
Moore,
there.
Tim Moore.
From what I understand, tickets are half sold out. So grab it.
It's the best shit, bro.